What's going on? This is Mr. Opinionated coming to you once again for a little discussion. Last time I talked to the viewers, I talked about conversations that we need to begin to have with our children, giving the racial climate in the United States. Today I want to talk a little bit about teamwork, teams, and if I had to give it a topic, it would be who are you going to bring to a fight? Um, I'll kick it off with a little story. I know many of you have have stories of getting into a little fighting match. Some people have gotten into physical fights. Some people may have gotten into like little verbal spats. And there sometimes arises an occasion where you need a little backup. Of course, that's where it comes in. Who are you going to bring to a fight? I remember growing up in elementary school. I think I was playing with some classmates. I don't know what kind of game it was, but he ended up getting into it with a couple of guys, and I think I can remember one of my sisters, Crystal, who happens to be in kindergarten. Um, I remember her. She had her little book bag, um, and she was trying to help her older brother fight. So I don't think it was anything in the book bag, but probably some worksheets and some pencils. But I know she was just, swinging her little book bag, trying to help, doing what a kindergartner could do. Um, but it was the fact that she was available and that she was ready to help defend her brother. So she was willing to assist me in my time of need. So she would definitely be a person that I would bring to a fight. And when we look at all of the things that are happening in the world and the things that we have to do and the goals that we set ourselves and who surrounds us, it's always a good thing to think about, who am I going to bring to this fight? Who am I going to bring to this mountain? Who am I going to bring into the fold that's going to help me successfully complete this task? I mean, who am I going to be in the pit with that I can go back to back with, and I know that that person is fighting on their side and I'm going to be fighting on my side? Because you can't take anybody to a fight. You can't just take anybody, because some people are cowards. I think I put a Facebook post up earlier that mentioned some of us can't win because we got too many cowards in our camp. What has become very popular on social media is social commentary and just talking about different topics, talking about different issues. But when it's time for action, people fade away into the background. They disappear. They're not ready for the real action. So they're cowards. If you can remember on the I think it was, and I hate to bring up this example, The Apprentice with Donald Trump, and you had Dionne Warwick. She called Nene a coward, and Nene was trying to apologize, and Dionne was walking to the elevator, and she said, "Baby, you're a coward. Some of our friends are cowards, and they're a lot of talk. They talk a lot, but when it's time to get a task completed, when it's time to do things, that they run. They're not ready." So you don't want to bring a coward to a fight. You don't want to bring somebody who is not knowledgeable in the type of warfare that you're getting into. Meaning that if you're in spiritual warfare, are you going to bring somebody that does not understand spiritual things? If you are embarking on something where you are trying to transform your body, get into a better state of fitness, are you going to bring somebody that never runs, that never lifts, that never does cardio, that basically that is not prepared for the task? Absolutely not. You're not going to take that kind of person to a fight. Even dealing with finances, if you need some financial advice, if you're trying to build some wealth, you're not gonna bring anybody to a financial fight that has credit with a score of 400. Absolutely not, because what kind of advice can they give to you other than this is how I've messed up? So That's why I entitled the name of this video, Who Are You Going to Bring to a Fight? Because we're all going to fight in life. We're going to have some type of fight, whether it be a social issue, whether it be a financial issue, whether it be a spiritual issue. But I think one of the keys is bringing the proper team, bringing the people that have that type of knowledge that you need in order to be successful. So once again, who are you going to bring to the fight? Look around your circle of influence, those people that are closest to you in that inner circle. Look at the circle of the people that are in that outer layer. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Who are you talking with? When it's time for you to go to battle, who are you going to take? Are you going to take people that are unprepared? Are you going to take people that aren't knowledgeable? Or are you going to seek out and surround yourself with people who are up for the task physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally? Once again, who are you going to take to a fight? So that's pretty much all I wanted to say about that topic today, but I also wanted to encourage you to follow me on all social media at Mr. Opinionated. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and of course Facebook, the Mr. Opinionated page, where I post a lot of things from local artists and businesses to give them some exposure, and I also have a blog, opinionated.com. In addition, I have 2 books. My first book and my latest book right here. So if you want to support some of the things that I'm doing, hit me up. And finally, this is kind of like one of the latest things. Opinionated tees. I got those tees for you. So a couple of ways if you want to support my hustle, what I'm doing. Definitely hit me up. Follow me on social media. I do follow back, and I do believe in supporting those who support me. That's all for today. Catch you later.